Hello and welcome back to Embers and Intentions. I'm Sonia, the founder, and I'm so excited to have you join me for today's reflection. Yesterday, I expressed a frustrating emotional time that I had and the power of learning to shift our perspective. It's not something that's easy to do, but when we try, we truly can find beauty in our daily lives and express gratitude for it. Today, I want to take that exercise one step farther. What does it mean to you to have enough? To be successful enough? Happy enough? Possess a home that is enough? What does enough look like for you? Open your journal to today's notes page and reflect on what enough means to you. Great work. All of us will have different definitions of what enough means to us. And interestingly enough, our feelings about having enough in our lives are impacted by our childhoods and the way we grew up. My grandmother is someone who doesn't throw away anything. She is always looking for a way to reuse, repurpose, or recycle an item. Nothing goes to waste with her. This same trait was passed down to my mother and has even trickled its way into my life. However, I have drawn the line that while I want to reuse items, I am extremely selective about what gets to make its way into my life to begin with. My husband and I have taken on a minimalist mindset, and it's still very much in the early stages, but we are trying. So where did this reuse, repurpose, recycle borderline on hoarding come from? My great-grandmother was a Depression child. She grew up with very little, and to make matters worse, her mother passed away when she was very young. Growing up that way is bound to shape someone in a profound way. How could it not? Then the behavior trickled its way down generation after generation. What I consider to be enough today, my great-grandmother would probably consider to be not enough. Using this thought process, think about what you consider to be enough in your own life currently. How much food, water, clothing, money, etc. do you need to feel secure and like you have enough? Take a minute to write out the exact amounts or what each of these areas would look like for you if you considered it enough. Great work. Through this exercise, I was able to determine that the amount of food I keep in our home is directly related to the unpredictable weather we have here in Minnesota. When you don't know if you should expect snow for days, you like to have extra food on hand. If you aren't sure if tornadoes will be taking out the power, you tend to keep extra water handy. This exercise also showed me that while I have had a family friend giving me clothes she no longer fits, I don't think I can accept any until I have had a chance to downsize my closet again. When it comes to clothes, I like to keep things simple, and right now my closet does not feel simple anymore. Were there any areas in your reflection that stood out to you? Is there an area that, like my closet, needs to be removed a bit? Is there a specific reason that you keep the items you do or the amounts you do? Reflect on that now with no judgment involved. Great work. Please remember to give yourself a bit of grace. There are stories that shaped you into the person you are today. Some of those help us, and some of those are cycles that need to be broken. The great part is that you get to decide what is right for you. Thank you for taking the time to explore what having enough means to you today. I hope you were able to better understand yourself and your own personal story. I'll see you again tomorrow for another daily reflection.